Hello, how y'all doing? It's hard to find the perfect lighting about this time of the year, somewhere between winter and spring, okay? But I'm going to talk about Marie Osmond. I was shocked by her big announcement that she's not going to leave anything to her children. I was shocked that she would say that publicly, okay? That she's not going to leave any money to her children. Because inheritance is as old as the Bible. I mean, Proverbs says a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children's children. That is 3 generations. Now, first of all, I do think a decision like that should have remained private. I do not know why she decided to announce that in public, y'all. Now, when I first heard it, I thought, is she a mommy dearest? That's what my question was. But celebrities have big mouths. They always say, well, my child took a bath last night. Like anybody cares, okay? Or they went to such and such a ice cream place to get ice cream. Like anybody cares, but they do have big mouths. They don't know when to shut up. Now, I'm speaking as a mother. What if she has a special needs child? She's not going to leave anything to that child? Because even when children are grown, they need financial help. They need help with down payments on the house, down payments on the condo, college, all of that. Now, I have read all of Marie Osmond's books. Okay, so my take on the books is this. First of all, that she needs a housekeeper. Because the more you read her books, you just get plain exhausted. Reading the books, you're thinking, would she please get a housekeeper? Now, maybe Mormons believe that a woman should do her own work regardless of the number of children, regardless how rich she is. I don't know. But, when you read the books, you're so exhausted because you just wonder, why don't she get a housekeeper, okay? Now, you get the impression that she's syrupy sweet. Her life is syrupy sweet. All of her family is syrupy sweet. She took the money when she was younger. She had singing lessons, dancing lessons, ice skate lessons, roller skate lessons. You get all that. That's what you get when you read the book. Everybody's perfect. They made lots and lots of money, gazillions of dollars. And every virginal male in Utah wants her. That's what the impression you get, okay? And then there's a glitch in the book. Okay, she marries the first husband, Stephen. And she invites the world to her wedding. And then she says, after the wedding, I want my privacy. How stupid is it? Then why did you invite the world to your wedding? Okay? So, she gets rid of Stephen, I guess because he cheated on her or something like that. She gets rid of him. She has more access to the media, so she trashes him in the magazines, because I read them. I read the magazines. I read the articles. She trashes him, because she has more access to media than he does. So she trashes him. Okay, so she gets rid of him and pays him spousal support. Then she marries Brian. He's, quote, older and more established. I guess because Stephen was not older and more established. In other words, employed. Okay, so Brian is older and more established. Okay. So the rumor is he beat her up. And in between that, children came. Okay. She gains 50 pounds. Because she can't stand him. Okay. Then she ditches him, gets back together with him. And then she ditches him for good. And then she goes on news media. She goes on Larry King Live. She goes in the books and trashes him. Why? Because she has more access to the media than poor Brian. I felt so sorry for him. Because she trashes him in as many, every major outlet. CNN, Larry King Live, magazines, etc. She trashes him. And he doesn't have, Brian never defended himself. Okay, because he doesn't have access to media that she does. So she trashed him. Okay. And then she trashed him for good. Okay. She said he never was a good husband in 20 years. So she pays him spousal support. And that's all we hear of Brian. All the children hate him. Bye-bye. Okay. But you get these glitches as you're reading her books. And um and you read, okay, they made $1 gazillion. All the Osmonds made $1 gazillion singing, standing room only. Okay, that's what you get in the book. So everybody stand up and clap. Okay, they made $1 gazillion. Okay, she got awards, whatever. Okay, now I thought she had a mighty near perfect life. But what's interesting about Marie is that she'll take a misery and make money. Okay, she gained 5 pounds with Bryant, allegedly. But then she made money off a Nutrisystem, gazillions of dollars. After she finished trashing him and getting rid of him, she made $1 gazillion advertising Nutrisystem. Okay, so the bottom line is, okay, I definitely had the impression that she at least liked her children. Now, I know children can be bad. There's my little husky. I know children can be bad. A lot of them are rebellious. You love them, but you don't like them. And I admit that I don't think rebellious children deserve anything. They don't deserve any inheritance. I agree with that. And sometimes, you have children that's just not good children. You just don't. It's not good kids, okay? So in some ways I can sympathize with a parent who doesn't leave their child anything if they're rebellious. But, I had the impression that her children were not bad people, okay? She says in that talk show she has that she wants to teach them to work. They need to learn how to work. But still, you can't guarantee a job for 20 years. You can't guarantee that you're going to have that job for 20 or 30 years. Okay, but I was just very surprised that she announced to TV that she's going to leave her children nothing. And she would rather give it to strangers. She'd rather give her money to people she don't even know than rather than leave it to her children. Now, I did notice when I was reading the books that she didn't buy her children any houses or condominiums when they turned 18 to 21. Now, personally, if I was a person of means, I think at least, with money that she has, I would have at least bought my child, their first house or their first condo when they turned 18 to 21. I personally would have done it, just pay cash for it if I, was a person of that kind of means. So I was surprised when I read the book, but she didn't buy her children anything. I was just surprised when I read the book, okay? Evidently, she still hasn't, okay? Now, I personally do not believe that is right, but I'm speaking as a mother. Because what if you have a special needs child? Okay, why not if your children are half decent, they're not rebellious, why not give them a head start in life by, putting some money in a trust fund, and when they get to be a certain age, 25 or 21, they take over the trust fund. Why not buy them the first house? Why not buy them the first condominium? Okay, I don't agree with her at all. Okay, and like I said, she said she's going to give all her money to charity. That seems very selfish to me, very selfish and self-serving. That she would rather leave her things to charity, total strangers, than leave her children anything. Okay. So maybe the dynamics with her and her children are not what we all think it is. We think she's surfy sweet and so on, but maybe that's not true. Personally, I do think she's rather selfish, but maybe she's showing her true colors. Maybe she is saying, just this is who I am. I'm really a mommy dearest. My surfy image is not correct. Maybe she's, when it all boils down to it, is a mommy dearest. Sometimes people are just too perfect. They give people the impression they're little Miss Perfects or Mr. Perfects, and they're not. They got issues. Okay, but we got the impression, okay, they're little Miss Perfects, and they're not. They got issues, okay. But I don't agree with what she said. And but I do think that should have remained private. I don't think she should have announced it to the whole world. And let's face it, when you announce it, these days on Instagram, but you announce it to the whole world. I think that should have been private. And I don't agree with not giving your children a hand up. I don't agree with that. Have a nice day.